And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Thank you so much for your patience as we tried to get things together. Now, we try to do something kind of special here. As you can see, it is just I on the set. However, well, with some channel mascots. However, I did have a special guest on deck, and we are having some technical difficulties with a microphone. I can hear her on my telephone right now, and I'm going to hang up really quickly so I can make sure I can hear myself. Make sure that I'm good to go. Yes, I look good. I sound good. Okay. So I'm going to call her back. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to call her back. So she's having some technical difficulties, unfortunately, but I'm going to bring her in. You're probably not going to be able to hear her because we cannot figure out what the issue is, but you know her, you love her. You got it right, Sophie Dophie, the one and only B. There you go. She can hear us.
But you guys cannot hear me.
Wait, yes, I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Awesome.
You did something. Maybe it was the link. The link that I sent her might not have worked. I had to send her a new link. So there you go. We got B in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for B. Give some love to Becky. Yes, everybody can hear you.
Awesome.
Let me get this out of the way. We got channel mascots, as you already know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let me present to you the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction channel mascots in all the land. Coming in first is the original channel mascot. She's a Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. I give you the one and only Bone Crusher. She didn't even bother coming up here. The other channel mascot, she's a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at 31 pounds. And I don't know where Becky just went. She just totally disappeared. Stella the Storyteller Rose. And I've got another channel mascot over here, honorary, because she's just a kitty. But this is Clouds Ortega. I don't know if you can see her or not. Probably not. There you go, Clouds Ortega. What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys for Friday Night Smackdown. Now, Becky, are you able to see Friday Night Smackdown? Do you have it on?
Yes, I do have it on. I am also trying to figure out really quick how I could actually set my phone down on my tripod. So I don't have to.
So she's going to be getting some stuff together. Yes, the mascots missed their mommy. Not as much as Larry the Lobster. I think Larry the Lobster might be depressed.
Aww.
But that's neither here nor there. So we got Cody Rhodes on deck. It's so good to have B-Rad all up in here once again. Everybody has missed you, showed you some love. I wasn't sure if we were going to be doing our live today or not, but I'm so glad that we were able to get this going. We are more than likely also going to be live tomorrow for NXT's Halloween Havoc, and I'm excited about that. Well, welcome to the show, B. How you doing over there? Let me ask you this question, B, because I can ask everybody this question. As you already know, we are family. If you're new, something I like to ask is, where's everybody chatting from, and what is the current temperature where you are? Honorable mention will go to BB. Where are you chatting from, and what is the current temperature where you are?
I am chatting from Laurel, Mississippi, and it feels about maybe 67 outside. It feels good.
67 degrees. That is a bit nippy for me. A bit
It
nipply.
is not. Nice.
Nipply for me. A little chill in the air. And here is Stella the Storyteller Rose. Hi, Stella. Where are my kisses?
I'm actually going to grab my other glasses because I need the far and near sight. So I'll be right back, y'all.
All right, while you are doing that, we're listening to Drew McIntyre spout off to Cody Rhodes. Let me give some shouts. Right out the gate, we got Tyrell Breed 5967. What's up, Tyrell? Oh, you know what? Before we do that, that's the first in line. And then I want to go ahead and mention oh my gosh, Stella. Here, Stella, I'm trying to give some introductions. And you are all up in the Kool-Aid. Don't even know the flavor. Have a seat. Have a seat. Hey. Oh, 1 second. Got no kind of chill, I swear. All right. So we have The Mod Squad, Sophie Dofi, that's the OG Triple OG. Sophie, keep an eye on things if you don't mind. I think that might be the only mod in here right now. Yeah, so Sophie, keep an eye on it. Let me
All
see
right,
who
everyone
we
else
have
is
in
fine.
here. We got members. JR Dugan is in the house. Let me see. Yeah, that's what we got. All right, beautiful. And then we got Tyrell. We've got Michael Tolbert. Who else do we have? The name's interesting. I don't know why. When streaming to everybody's names are coming up kind of different now. I'm not quite sure why that is.
He's using his outside voice. Come on now.
Yeah, he is, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
Says enough.
Okay,
Come
Dro
on with it,
Davidian. What's
Cletus.
up,
You're gonna
Dro?
walk over. You're gonna limp back.
EP King, Zach Minger. Sophie Dopey says, love your videos, B. Love your videos.
Oh, thank you,
Jimmy
Sophie
Uso.
Dopey. Oh, Big Jim.
Jimmy Uso going at Drew McIntyre. Big Jim.
Come on, Big Jim. Show him who daddy is. Are they about to give Big Jim a run? Because to be honest with you, Jay's starting to get some heat. And Jim has been consistent with stepping up, with coming back to come on, stop with this thing. And he's really showing out. He's really showing out.
Yeah, but Big Jim does this, but he always loses the big game.
But
just
that's
know
what I'm
he's doing
saying.
great
They need
stuff,
to
but I don't
stop.
know.
They need to give him a moment.
I don't know if they're going to go ahead and give him his due, but Drew is rocked right now. We got the one and only Jody Bennett. Woo! What up, Jody?
That bodyguard has. Wait. I swear for a second I thought that was homeboy from AEW.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I'm glad somebody said that part.
And now he's security.
I'm glad somebody said that. Yes. So to answer the question,
what's the steam face paint they do now?
Here's the MFTs.
It's much scarier. I love the face paint. Oh, I love it.
Joe Davidian, I don't think I'll be watching UFC 321 tomorrow morning. We are going to be prepping for Halloween Havoc. So we'll see how things go with that.
Let me close my window. I might be a little too loud for these folks out here.
Yeah, for real. I was all like, is that Lance Archer? Is he moonlighting?
That's his name, Lance Archer. That's right.
Is he moonlighting? I was going to say it. The original mod father, the Teflon Don. How you doing? Let's get that ticker up over here. Yeah, so B is she is taking an extended leave of absence for mental health reasons. So she will be streaming into the show like you see her right now. She doesn't really have a background. She could be in jail for, it looks like a very basic. Could be a crime of passion. But yeah, so she'll be streaming into the show for the foreseeable future. So it'll be us like this. And Steven of Marked by Wrestling will sit in on occasion when he can. But we will still always have the channel mascots here ready to rock and roll and eat way too many snacks. Way too many snacks.
Oh, Stella!
There's Stella the Storyteller Rose over here. Girl, we make easy. We make easy. Good girl. Getting some love, B. Getting some love in the chat.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Why can I not see the chat? Let me see.
If you go, oh, okay. She just took, what happened? She just took herself out. What in the world? She's new to this side of things. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get her back. Let me get her back. Hold on one second. I gotta send her a new link. All right, hold on. Here we go.
My bad,
Okay, you
y'all.
just yeah. So what you do is when you're in there in the upper right hand corner,
Uh-huh.
you'll be able to see the chat. Just do the switch. Do you see where it says comments? You're in StreamYard, right?
Hold on. Well, I mean, I'm in StreamYard with you, but
On your phone or on the computer?
oh, here are comments. I see. Yeah, I'm on my phone. Oh, if I see my
Okay.
comments on my phone, I'm seeing them instead of you.
Ah.
Got you. Okay.
Well, okay. If you
That's fine. Oh, the
I was gonna
three
say if you
kings is
go into the
here.
studio, you
Hey,
can see
three
it.
kings.
Hey, I'm excited for UFC tomorrow. It's live from Abu Dhabi. That's fantastic. I'm not paying for it. I don't really get down with the UFC like that. Not my kind of thing. But I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to
Miss
see
you,
how it
too,
goes, Joe.
Monica.
Thank you, G Man.
Hey, G-Man. I am. Thank you.
B is as well as can possibly be under the circumstances. And if anybody has any questions or want to know what's going on with B, her channel is in our description. So if you go into our video, if you just kind of scroll a little bit, you will see Becky's channel. You can click on that link and you can watch the last, I don't know how many videos you dropped, 7 or 8 videos. I would suggest starting from the latter one and working your way up so you will have the proper timeline as to how things shook out. So you'll be able to catch up with her, know what's going on with her. Hey, by himself for Halloween. I mean, B says she's gonna stream in, so I'm physically by myself. She's not sitting next to me. I am going to see if I still have her face, and I'll stick it on AJ Lee's cardboard cutout body, and I will sit it right beside me. Big Jim still going at Drew backstage. I love it.
Yeah, come on. Come on,
I'm
please.
glad somebody's finally stepping it up.
Come on, Lance. Let them fight.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let them
But I tell you
fight.
what,
Let them fight.
if you're doing all this, Big Jim, you better win the match. I know that much. Yeah. They do look kind of creepy with those faces painted like that. Ooh. Do they have an Arby's out there in Laurel, Mississippi?
They have an empty Arby's.
Empty Arby's.
There's a shell of an Arby's, what used to be an Arby's.
Yikes. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the big dog just entered the chat. Arr, arr, arr. I'm talking about Just Alex of Alex's World. It's a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. I believe you're going to be doing a post-show review, if I'm not mistaken. If you are, drop it in the chat. Go on and check him out, but keep it locked right here. We got 2 hours of Friday Night Smackdown. It's time, once again, for everybody to come aboard the A and B train. Choo-choo!
Hey, Alex.
That's better than the Ho train. I'm going to tell you that
Oh
right
my
now.
God. Sophie Duffy, that fried chicken was to die for. I've been thinking about it ever since.
But you said something was a little salty, if I'm not mistaken. What was salty?
The dressing was salty. Well, the chicken was salty good, but I thought in a good way. Whereas the dressing to me was like super salty. I just didn't love it. And I usually love dressing, so but yeah.
And she loves salt. So if she said it's too salty,
Mhm.
you know, salty. All right, let's address the elephant in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this. Shinsuke Nakamura has been hot and cold, start and stop, back and forth, all over the map. We last saw him. He was a villain if you will, heel, changes music, and then he disappears. And then for weeks, we just saw him slinking around the background. That's not what a
Right.
face does. Then he comes back, he goes back to his old music, and now he's teaming on the face side of things. So we're going right back to him being a face. Do I have this correct?
I would like to think he's a middleman. Like I don't know why he has to be. People cheer for Stone Cold, and he's not necessarily a face. He's a face, but you know what I mean. Like I don't know. I don't know. They can't figure out what to do with them.
They cannot. Sophie Dophie, it is going to be a barn burner, as they say. It's going to be a slobber knocker, folks. NXT Halloween Havoc is guaranteed to fulfill all your wishes for WWE PLE. You don't want to miss it.
Yes,
And we have
and
the first
actually,
super chat. Oh, go ahead.
why don't we do a costume contest? It's for Halloween Havoc. I'll dress up. Everybody, if you dress up, send a picture of yourself dressed up in your Halloween gear to our A and B combos. Drop it in there, and we could show everybody's costume.
Okay, I will go ahead and put our email in the chat.
Oh, have fun at Universal, Sophie Dophie.
Let me put that in the chat. Stella, I'm hang on, Stella. Hop down. Hop down. All right.
Sorry,
Let me put it
you're
in the
about to read
chat.
the chat.
All right, so if you do dress up tomorrow, if you're going to join us for Halloween Havoc, we're going to do, I guess, a Halloween costume contest. She will dress up, although I don't know what you got over there. You got much of nothing, so that'll be fun.
No, I
win this
actually did bring my
pretty
Halloween
much
thing.
hands down. All right, and then we'll see. That's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be 6 p.m. for her because she's in a different time zone. We got the first super chat of the night. And thank you so much for supporting the channel as you do, Three Kings. Face Nakamura is back. What timeline am I in? I missed stuff. You might have fallen into the Thanos snap. That might have been the case. That's a big super chat. Thank you very, very much for that.
Well, I didn't know Tama Tonga was back, so I missed stuff too.
Yeah, he showed up with the face paint. He was the first person to show up with the face paint, and we didn't know. He came in there all slinky and undercover with the hoodie, and he just kind of did his little thing. Yeah. I thought it was going to be just him doing it. Come on!
Dro, I will not be watching that because I do not watch that, but I'm sure that you'll be watching it. I'm sure you'll have a good time.
Last name, middle name is not watching SmackDown tonight. We'll do the best we can to give color commentary. Yeah. What's up, Big WE Queen? Good to see you as well. It's interesting. StreamYard is showing everybody's names with the @ symbol in front of it now. It's very bizarre. I'm not quite sure why it is doing that all of a sudden.
Symbol? What's an @ symbol?
@
Well,
AB combos @gmail.com, the @ symbol.
Oh, interesting.
I love it. Just Alex showing some love. If you love CMB, let me hear you say 4 letters, 1 word. Yay.
Aw, thank you, Alex.
What up, Tyrell Breed? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to the Halloween store to get either a queen. Okay, so she's going to do a queen or a witch. Okay, so again, let me drop it again. This is our email address. If you're going to join us tomorrow for Halloween Havoc and you're going to be in a Halloween costume, we will go ahead and do a Halloween costume contest. I will go ahead and show everybody's Halloween costume. Winner takes all. I will say that much. Winner takes all. Of course, I'm already going to win, so let's just call it a day right now. Your boys got
I'm
it in
sorry,
the
who's gonna
bag.
win? You're gonna win?
Your boys got it in the bag.
We'll see.
Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost gonna cry. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had a heater come in here. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
A heater.
Three King said, just cuz. $49.99 on that super chat,
Uh,
just cuz.
That's the biggest chat that we've gotten in months. That's amazing.
That's what I'm talking
Thank
about.
you so much, Three Kings.
B is the keeper of the super chats. She's an accounts receivable administrator by default. I've been slacking and slipping.
Well,
So
I
I
can
will
tell
need
you
B
right
to
now,
continue
based
keeping
on that
track.
alone, he is now the champ.
You are, in fact, the champ. And I want to thank you, Three Kings, for supporting us and keeping us in your prayers like you have. Thank you so much to the Three
Yes, thank
Kings.
you.
That's a big one right there, man. Oh, because it's the well has been dry. Because again, keep in mind, we are supporting young man, young lady organizations. It doesn't go to what you just see here. It doesn't go to just championship belts. So thank you so much for that gigantic super chat. That really means a lot to us.
Thank you. Love you. Mwah.
Bow down to the king. Bow down, bow down. So I'm not watching any MCU because of what Agatha all along did to me. So, okay, Ron, well, we didn't actually finish watching Agatha all along, but since it is in the season, I guess I'm going to have to do that this weekend. I don't
Oh yeah, if you want to
exactly
watch
know
that,
how it
babe,
ended.
we'll watch it together on the stream.
All right. Don't exactly know how that ended, so we will have to see how that goes. Does anybody want to call it in the chat right now? But also, I asked it. I don't know if people answered it, and if you did and I missed it, I apologize. But where's everybody chatting from, and what is the current temperature where you are? Something I like to do here because we are family. If you're new, I always like to ask so we can get to know one another. Where's everybody chatting from, and what is the current temperature where you are? And I will say right now, she answered herself. She is in Lubbock, Texas. No, she's not.
Well, what? Tama
She's
is
in Lubbock,
twice
Texas.
as big as he was when he left.
Yeah, the boy's been eating. The boy's been
Maybe
eating.
he
Red
felt like
Bean
he was
didn't miss
small.
him.
Right.
Oh, got you, Ronwell. Got you. That's a good question, Big WWE Queen. That's a really good question, and I wonder that myself. I wonder what they're doing with Brock. I wonder if they just brought him back right now to do something with John Cena, which to me felt flat, or if he's really going to be mixing it up here. And I'll tell you, I saw a video the other day. You want to talk about somebody that got jacked. When you saw him last versus when you saw him facing John Cena, and it was like, okay, bro, if there was ever somebody who was talking about red beans and rice, I'm not saying he was taking some vitamins, dude. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is,
looking at his daughter, he's got some natural hugeness in his veins, unless his daughter's taking some vitamins.
I got to show you the picture. It was quite shocking. 59 degrees down there in Brooklyn for Sean Swaby. 53 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! Jack Roman also coming from Brooklyn, my hometown. I appreciate that. We got the one and only 850. Come on, do it with me, B. Big boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it is around 65 degrees out here. So you're in Saucy or close to the Gulf Point or Biloxi. Somewhere Dulce.
65 degrees in southern Mississippi for Dawson Chatham. All right. Well, I don't know how far that is from Laurel. I don't really know Mississippi like that. 72 degrees down there in Panama City, Florida. Good question, Big WWE Queen. And I was thinking about that too. Some were saying maybe Gunta. Just Alex, if you're still within earshot, because I know you're also getting ready for other stuff. Any word on Edge as far as his AEW contract is concerned? Because I'm wondering if that is a possibility that Edge could be his final opponent. Do you know anything in regards to that? Have you heard anything? Word on the street. Oh, Will Rallisport is here from the UK. What's up?
Hey,
It's been
Will,
a minute.
called you a tribal queen. Three Kings,
In
what are you
the
talking
UK,
about?
freezing. Who called you a tribal queen? We
Who called you
didn't
a
do that.
queen?
Did somebody say call you a tribal queen?
I know that A was talking to WWE Big Queen, so maybe you thought he
You know what? I don't think Brock Lesnar will ever be returning to the UFC, Dro. I don't really see it happening. He's making a really good living of what he's doing. He's older now.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. It would always be awesome, but I don't see it happening until October 2026, 3-year contract. All right, so no Edge. So then I would say it could be a Gunther. I hope it's somebody big. I really do.
Yeah, Gunther's been gone for a minute, so he may be. Woo!
Takes out the MFTs with a nice dive over the ropes. Uh-oh, Solo trying to get involved, distracting the referee. This is going to be a problem.
Like you really think Solo?
Tongaloa. All right, that went all kinds of wrong.
Why you couldn't get him up without his help? He is all of what, 5'11", like for real? Come on, bruh.
Not only could he not get him up with by himself, he actually jumped up before Tonga actually lifted him up.
Yeah,
and the MFTs with
that
the
whole
win.
spot botched.
So that just went all kinds of wrong. MFTs with the win. 3 Kings. I'm just looking at that super chat. You have no idea how good that does my heart. The well has been so dry. So thank you for showing some love.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, MFTs with the win. I love the face paint though. I really do. It really works for them. And the fact that Solo doesn't wear it has him stand out. This is great. Standing strong, but keep in mind, B, I don't know how well you've been keeping up on it, but the Wyatts and the MFTs, they've been kind of locking up. Up. 3 Kings.
Oh my God. Wow. Just wow.
Honestly, you don't know. You don't know what it's doing to our hearts right now. Our collective hearts. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
yes.
you.
Thank
3
you
Kings.
so much, It's really, honestly.
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. He just begged Nick Aldis for a match with Drew McIntyre. Nick just made it a no DQ match. And I'm telling you, Jimmy better win, but he's probably going to lose. And I don't like it. Julia backstage talking to your true United States champion, Chelsea Green.
You know, Marcus, that would be crazy as heck. Oh, you see Nikki there?
Nikki Cross. You see, they're picking up for this is what we do on NXT. The layering. I love it. Kiana James in the house. Hold up. I don't know what she said. All I know is I don't know what we're doing with Julia. I don't know what we're doing with this woman. I'm telling you right now. But the match is on right now, folks. Call it in the chat. Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James. Who do you got for the win?
I thought Tiffany Stratton lost her belt for some reason. Oh, no, it was champion against champion. She just didn't win she didn't lose her belt.
You
she just
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel, right? It was over the Crown Jewel belt. Never mind. Just kidding.
It was over the nonsense. It was over the breastplate. And that belt, if you saw that on that belt literally went from the Ruta to the Tuta. It was like up to the neck.
Well, at least she could actually put it on. I mean, Liv couldn't put that thing on. It would have just covered her face too. I didn't actually see the match, so I'm assuming it was a good match between Tiffany and Stephanie.
I mean, it was fine. They did the dang thing. Tiffany hung in there as best as possible. All the matches on Crown Jewel were fine. They were all fine, but and they went the way it needed to go. Stephanie was the right call to win that match. But now that Stephanie has that momentum going, we got to see what we're doing with Tiffany Stratton. I likened her to some stale bread on the counter that's just been sitting out a little too long. I basically said she's like, it's like when you go to the kitchen, because Steven likes to use a lot of food analogies. I said, when you go to the kitchen, you got your mouth all set to eat a sandwich. All right, you got all the ingredients. You go into the refrigerator, you get your mayonnaise, your cheese, your mustard, lettuce, whatever. You get it all. All right, you put it on the counter. You know what I'm talking about. You got to spread out. You got your plate. You got your knife, and you go to get yourself some bread, and you ain't got nothing but 2 pieces of a heel left. Just the 2 end pieces of the bread. Okay, the expiration date is like a week past. That it's a little, some piece of that bread a little too firm. You know what I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you're like, I could still make a sandwich with this. It's just not gonna hit like it should. That's basically Tiffany Stratton's title reign. I'm just saying she's 2 pieces of heel stale bread. It ain't hitting like it should. And it's time to go to the stove and get yourself a whole new loaf of bread.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know, that's just me. But hey, what do I know? They've been having out with Steven too much. I mean, hey, Sophie.
No, I knew what you mean.
What can I tell you? I like the I use analogies all the time, but I like the food analogy because the reality is we all eat it. Okay? We're looking at a food commercial right now for Jimmy John's. So there's nothing quite like eating I'll put it to like this. Anybody go out to a restaurant, order a sandwich, and have them bring you that sandwich on 2 pieces of heel bread. You then tell me how you feel. Okay? Not too good. Not too good.
Too good, did you?
But I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there, man. They're making a Rocky biography movie. Rocky Balboa, Rocky Johnson, Rocky.
Yeah.
As in The Rock. Which one are we talking about?
Hey, Three Kings, are you done with all of your revision surgeries and everything?
Rocky Balboa. Interesting. Okay. I mean, let's see what they do with it. I'm not totally mad at it. Not totally mad at it. I'm a fan of it. They truthfully should have stopped after Rocky 3, but that's just me.
You're a fan.
I'm a fan of Rocky Balboa. That didn't really hit the same way. Back at it here. Hold on. Let's see what we got.
How in the world could you never have watched any of them, Sophie Dopey, at all? I'm trying to understand what you're talking about.
I mean, it may not be your thing. I'm not totally mad at you. All right. They all have their place. Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. You could just stop right there. Forget about all the other Rockies. Nobody needs to see the reboot of the Power Rangers. Can we just let that rest in peace? But what are you going to do? And I feel like, speaking of Rocky, I'm looking at Tiffany Stratton. I feel like Clubber Lang in Rocky 3. And I'm like, you a paper champion. You a paper champion, sucker. That's how I feel.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
Xfinity. Becky is currently brought to you by Xfinity. If
I
it wasn't
am.
for Xfinity, and it came a day early. Well, actually not supposed to arrive until tomorrow. So we were able to get her set up. So Becky is, let me point this way. Becky is currently brought to you by Xfinity. All right, Kiana James coming out right now, accompanied by another paper champion, Julia Gulia. And I'll be honest with you, man. I feel so disappointed in what they're doing. You had both her and Stephanie coming up from NXT. They both had a nice little friendship, then a rivalry. Stephanie Vaquer's star has this shot through the atmosphere versus Julia, and she's just been saddled with somebody else, and it's just kind of hanging in there. It's weird.
I wouldn't say that she's been saddled with somebody else. She wasn't taking off on her own, and so they gave her a mouthpiece and a manager, which is what they do when they're trying to help boost people who need a little something. And you like her, this is your girl, you like her, you know, there's
I
this
have
hope
no qualms with her. I'm just sad to see from whence she came to where she is now. As a matter of fact, all of these women are NXT alums.
Right.
And you've got Tiffany Stratton, who wasn't the best on the mic coming out of NXT. She's improved, who is now your current WWE Women's Champion. They didn't have to saddle her with somebody. They didn't have to saddle Stephanie Vaquer. I'm just saying. I watched some of the Creed movies. I couldn't get into the last one. It was just a little eh. It actually didn't take that long to set it up. How long did it take to set up? About 20 some odd minutes to set up Xfinity?
Well, I mean, once we got the device, but like, you know, to actually go in there and figure out the plan and then, you know, to order it, because then they have to mail it to you. You got to wait for the.
No. Once you got it, how long did it take to set up
once
the,
got it, yeah,
the
it was 20 minutes, probably.
About 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 20, 50 minutes.
She basically did it on her own. I was on the phone with her. We kind of walked her through it, but she did it. She did it because I'm the tech guy. I'm usually the one that does all this. So, you know, Julia is man. Go JB24 because she got to put the faux on it. You ain't never lied.
What's up?
Now. But she didn't used to be. That's not how she came into NXT. So I'm sad. I am sad. Yeah, the Creed movies are Rocky extensions. I wouldn't call them Rocky movies. Rocky's in them, and I can appreciate it, but it's like
I mean, Creed is his own star, his own person, his own story. The story just came from Rocky, so I agree with you. It's more the Creed is.
It's like The Walking Dead, and then you got an offshoot of that, and you see a character from The Walking Dead. It's like it's not The Walking Dead. It's just
an option, yeah.
But right now we got Kiana James taking it to the WWE champion. Ooh. We had a nice little missile drop kick going to Kiana James. Boom. Caught the rear end. Kiana James, she ain't been getting the dubs like she's supposed to be, man. But I'm glad she's going back to her heeldom. But I'm going to need Julia to get involved some way, somehow in this matchup so her girl can get the win. Ooh, swing and a miss by Kiana. That's a
But
big move
he
right
actually
there.
did a real good job with doing the back somersault, so it didn't look awful.
Kiana sneak attacked because Julia did, in fact, step to her. I like it. And we're on commercial break. Now, ideally, because you do have somebody on the outside of the ring, the person inside the ring should get that win. I don't know if that's going to be the case here or not.
Is this a
That does make me
championship
wonder.
match?
I don't believe that is the case. No. I think this is a non-title match. Let me double check on that. Yeah, it is a non-title matchup.
Oh, so then she may get the dub then.
Non-title matchup. And which is fine. I don't feel that Kiana James has been here long enough and has put in enough matches under the belt to get things going the way that she should. So
Well,
that's just me.
even if she loses, even if Tiffany wins, they're going to beat her down after a good heel should.
Okay, hold up, everybody. Breaking news from GoJP24 is currently in Annapolis, singing at a Hyatt. I think you're singing at a Hyatt. And who is here? Nick Nemeth and Gigi Dolan. Well, all right. All right. Go up to them. Tell them you're a big fan. Get a picture with the both of them. Send it to us. We're going to put it on the channel.
Hey, Aaron Drew.
Just do it. Yeah, you're right, Sophie Dofi. And Steven was talking about that too. I agree with the open challenge. I think the belt doesn't get defended like it should, and it should be a bit of a workhorse title. I'm okay with it, B. How do you feel about that? Ilja Dragunov is continuing Sami Zayn's open challenge for the United States Championship.
I'm sorry, Ilja Dragunov is the champ?
Oh, yeah, sorry. B has not been able to catch up on everything. She doesn't have cable, and it's the internet was. It's
I actually don't have TV. This is turn this on my computer.
Ilja Dragunov returned. Well, I don't think you've even had a chance to watch our channel. Ilja Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, returned as Sami Zayn did his open challenge last week. In comes Ilja Dragunov. I popped really, really hard.
I just didn't see what happened with the match.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. He laid Sami to waste. He said, "Pain will entertain you." Yes. And so he did what he did. Boom! Bad news buried. Sami Zayn for the 1, 2, 3, and no. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. See, so Ilja Dragunov, he's not a big competitor, but he is tough as nails.
He's not
that's big that you were concerned
physically, but he is big in his wrestling. Like he reminds me of Cesaro. I know he's not Cesaro anymore, but when he was here, with how strong he is too. Like he's strong, he's agile, but he's just so tough that yeah.
Exactly. I agree with you. Sophie Dofi also feels that the women's U.S. title should be an open challenge belt as well. I don't disagree with that because she's not doing much of nothing with it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Absolutely. And again, we say she's not. We understand it's coming from the brass. So, I don't always, it's interchangeable. As to how this happens. How the brass are writing for her and whatnot, creative, what they're doing for her. They're not doing anything with this belt. And I think it's a waste. I think it's an absolute waste. It's a travesty, if you will.
Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling is available on YouTube now.
Yeah, they've been showing that the last few weeks. Blows my mind, something from that back in the day.
I need Kiana James to connect. It's getting on my nerves how much she's not connecting. And if anyone in here has not seen that cartoon, please watch it. Because we both watched it as kids. You watched it, right, babe?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy that they're hawking it again after all these years. But yeah, man, Kiana James, if you're going to throw a punch, you need to actually connect and land said punch. See, right now we're getting some big forearm shots. I don't know where we are. You might be ahead or behind me. Tiffany's clothesline and Kiana. Do you see that right now?
I'm right behind you. It's happening now.
Boom.
Sophie Dophie, that actually made my stomach turn when I read that she has 12 titles. It's a joke at this point. She's a joke champion.
Congratulations, and Shimonica Williams. What's going on? Just finished running your 250-word essay. That's what's up.
Wow.
Adjudicate those punches. That's funny, Dawsey. Oh, Kiana James moves out of the way of the finisher. She's still not connected. She's not connected with any of her moves.
No.
Not her kicks, not her punches.
Nothing.
We got it covered by Kiana. 2. At this point, I want Kiana to lose. If you're not, I would pull her aside. But like, listen, what are you doing?
Right. That part.
What are you so scared of? These are adults. You know, I know you don't want to seriously hurt anybody, but these are adults, man. Connect. It's going to sting a little bit. And are you a pro wrestler or not? Take the licks.
Yeah, I can see that, J.R. Dugan. You need to do a botch video showing how many times she didn't connect so WWE could reprimand her, because that's just ridiculous.
I just might have to do that.
Be a heel.
I just might have to do that.
And then all that
Stratton,
she just did was so stupid.
You see, and then she gets you've got to be able to get into position without making it look so jelly rollish. There. You all know what I'm talking about.
All right, well, I'm sure she'll get
Julia bombs on Tiffany Stratton. Interesting. Oh, hold up. Business has just picked up, folks. Look who's out here now, looking like a
I forgot about Jay.
Jade Cargill coming out here looking like an assassin.
Okay, now that's how you connect.
I like this out. She got the gloves.
Bro. She looked like a dang cartoon, a video character, like a video game character. Like Tomb Raider Croft.
I love it.
Know what I mean?
I love it.
It's time.
Jade extending the hand to Tiffany Stratton.
I've seen the WWE dolls look like people, but in her case, I feel like instead of
why does this making me nervous? Why does this making me nervous?
The doll looking at her, like her, she is the one. Like she just looks like a play doll. She's so cut. And
she about to drop her. She about to drop her. Yep, she did. Yep.
Yes. Since when is she that nice?
Dang! Look at her forehead.
Why she have blood on her, or what was that on her?
She got split open from the rooter to the tutor in her last match.
Oh, okay.
And heel mode Jade engaged. Finally.
Out of yeah. That's how you whoop somebody.
Finally. Somebody embracing the heel.
What do you mean? You can't see me anymore? Did I go away?
No, you're still there.
Oh, okay. Oh, were you asking about where Bianca is, Sophie Dopey?
Bianca, I don't think her finger is still quite healed the way it should.
She could have
She was
had a baby and come back by now.
basically. Jade Cargill just laying waste. Now this Jade Cargill is about to get that title.
Yep.
This Jade Cargill is going ham, stomping her out. Stomping her out.
Mm-hmm.
This is the definition of, pardon my language, putting boots to arses. Oh, she is not letting up right now. All the referees are out here, the executives. Jamie Noble, get me a medic.
Tiffany's just trying to crawl away.
Oh, dang. She just rocked her leg, that knee. This crowd is mixed feelings on this.
Well, if she's a heel, it's supposed to be.
Just Alex, you ain't never lied. This is what I'm talking about. She effed her up.
And she should dress like that all the time. That's really nice. Like
wow.
Heel. This looks like
that's
a damn.
What I'm talking about. About friggin' time, man. We wasted all this time. We should have done pull this trigger on Jade Cargill. Watch this. Look at this MFTs with the attack.
No, they had to wait. They had to wait to the right time till she had improved enough.
And there's the Mad Dragon.
Did he have that tattoo when he left?
No. Everybody with the neck tattoos. Dirty Daddy Dom has a neck tattoo as well. I don't know if you had a chance to see that.
How could you not see it? He's really you don't need to get that.
He's hyping him up.
I'm down.
I just love Ilja Dragunov so much. He's the cold Russian that I want to be in a friendship with. I'm telling you right now. We'll have some Stolly. We'll talk about it. The Teflon Don with a super chat. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much to the Mod Father. Wait a minute. Is that is that yams that I see? Is that yams? Hey, sing it. Oh, can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Come on. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. And can I get to the yams? Special request by the Teflon Don, the Mod Father. That was yams because of Jade Cargill. Thank you so much over here on WKBZ, the Shiznit.
Movie Queen, it's your birthday?
Uh-oh. What?
Uh-oh.
What? Is that today? Okay, well then if that's the case, B.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Hey. Happy birthday to the movie queen. Whoop, whoop. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you're going to be having a great birthday. I'm amazed that you are over here just sharing it with us. You should be out there tearing it up on the town. It's your birthday weekend. It's a Friday. Oh, just got paid. Friday night. It's my birthday. I'm tearing it up right. Come on now.
Wow. Funny.
Come on now.
Let me see if there's a Domino's out here out of curiosity.
What up, Jake? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for those birthday cakes. Chris Wrestling Views is in the house. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, I can only sing the song via Super Chat. B has forbidden me from singing the Yam song otherwise. So I want to thank the Teflon Don for that very nice Super Chat.
Hey, Wesley Franklin, how are you?
Always a pleasure, Wesley. Always a pleasure.
You're chatting from Brooklyn, Aaron Tigo. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah, no, Piper Niven, she's out for a minute. It's unfortunate, but yeah, she's dealing with an injury. So neck injury, yeah, that kind of sucks. I wouldn't necessarily count people out depending on the neck injury, as we've seen with Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, Nikki Bella, Edge. But as you also have seen with Big E, he's not back. And I don't think he's going to be back. So what are you going to do? Stella, you are so bullish. I swear to you, this dog can be so bullish sometimes.
What's
I love her, but she's got to calm down. Just, like a bulldog. Like, it's my way or the highway.
All up in your grill.
And I like how she clotheslines Tiffany. Let me demonstrate on the dog.
Bam! On the dog. That's not right.
I'm going to demonstrate on the dog. Bam! And then she just dropped to her knees and just was taking a minute. And then she got caught up in, I think, the camera cable or something. I don't even know what that was. Yeah. But I liked how she took out the knee. Bam! Yeah, that could have been really bad, actually. Took out to hit the knee. That could have been some ankle damage. Yeah, that's your new women's champion right there. That's the woman that we all can believe is the next champion. Absolutely. His broken freaking neck. Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. So I don't want to count them out completely. Man, look at Jade and that injury. Hold up. Uh-oh. Woo! Kathy Kelly, she was a little scared and a little titillated at the same time. I don't know why. She was like, oh, okay, I know you married and I don't swing that way, Jay, but I'm telling you right now, here's my number. Call me. Yeah, no, Roman is remaining here on set. Roman will not be joining me in Lubbock, Texas. I love to see Lubbock, Texas. It's Louisville, Kentucky. No, where is it again? Somewhere in the South.
Where I am?
Sophie Dovey said that he was surprised that you didn't take Roman with you, and I said no. Roman's remaining here on the set. Roman will not be joining me in Lubbock, Texas. Then I said Louisville, Kentucky. Then I said no. Where are you? Somewhere in the South?
Yes, he will be. Oh, yes, he will be.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be on those cold, lonely nights with Roman Reigns. So we will make sure of that.
Wow.
All right, who's going to be answering the open challenge of the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov? That's my question. Who's fitting to step to him and get these hands? Okay, he's got mic in hand. Hold up. Let me keep AJ Lee. She would have to pry AJ Lee from my cold dead hands.
Wow. Wow.
But that's a heck of a tattoo my man has got there, though. I can only imagine how that must have felt. But I might do it. I might do it. You know what? I'm just gonna get a picture of B right here. Big picture of her face right here on my neck.
That would be so funny. Then you could put my mouth on your Adam's apple, so when you talk, I talk.
That could be the case, folks. That could be the case. I wouldn't be mad at JD McDonough. Actually, that would be fantastic. He don't go here, but that would be really cool. They would be great in a match. Let's see what we got. He said duty.
He said, dude.
He said duty. Pain shall entertain you. Oh, snapperonis. All right, folks, business has just picked up. I will tell you who is decided to get down with the get down. B, I don't know if you saw this, but Zelina Vega has now joined her hubby on the dark side of the force.
On the dark side of the force. I see it now. When did this happen?
This happened a week ago as well. We had a match between him and Damian Priest, and she decided to interject herself into this match before my man Aleister Black did a fireball in the face of Damian, blinded him.
Oh, that's why they worried about keeping Karrion Kross, because they could be the goth couple.
I suppose so. And I will say one thing that I liked that Zelina Vega said, she's finally able to take off the face mask. And I like it. I like it. Now, this can work. This can potentially work. One thing I will say is I like the fact that WWE's leaning into the real couples. Back in the day, they didn't like to do that.
Right.
But I like that they're doing this. Zelina looks all kinds of evil. And I hope this works. I really do. I really do. But I would expect her to also get involved as a heel.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Okay, I don't want to see her on the sidelines. And this is a legitimate contender right here. Aleister Black can legitimately beat this man, but I often have to ask the question in situations like this, are we going to see a Damian Priest appearance? Oh my. Zelina Vega crawling around on the ground. I didn't realize she was this limber. That's a very interesting visual. Okay, everybody. There's kids watching this program. Let's settle down. Settle down. Sophie, don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started. Why the fact they didn't pair those two up, I don't even understand. Andrade acknowledged Zelina when he came back, and yet they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't even have these two in passing backstage. It's craziness. It's craziness.
Right.
All right, I like this challenge. This is going to be a good match right here. Bell is rung. Let's see what we got. Is anybody willing to place bets that Aleister is going to beat Ilja for the title?
No way. Would that be so crazy if they just took that quickly?
Stranger things have happened. And keep in mind, as you can see, Ilja does have that knee brace on. Right now, Ilja's taking it to Aleister Black. I love it. Go get her. All right, I'm seeing No Way Jose. If you remember that character, No Way Jose. Let's see what I tell you. What I tell you. Look at that. Zelina Vega getting involved. Referee did not see it.
Oh, she Scarlett never did stuff like that.
Nope. And she came out with the weakest fireball that we had ever seen on WWE television. It was terrible. 18,000 calorie challenge. Wait, what? Everything on the menu with Braun Strowman. I got to watch this series tonight. 18,000 calorie challenge.
That's not right.
That's insane. That's insane. Dude, okay. I don't want to see what that bathroom's going to look like afterwards. That's insane. My goodness. Let me see. Mad Dragon by DQ. Okay. Now, we just saw Zelina Vega get involved. B, do you think we're going to see Damian Priest tonight? Will there be another New York weekend getting involved in this matchup?
Yes, I do. Because otherwise, I mean, they're pushing him. Yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love for Montez and Bianca. I don't know, because the thing is, they kind of dropped the ball with the Street Profits when you had this whole "we're going to break up, are we? Aren't we?" The Wyatt Six were getting into the head of the Street Profits. They had their match. Street Profits lose, and then nothing. We haven't seen the Street Profits. They didn't do anything afterwards. And then there was an immediate shift from that to the Wyatts mixing it in with the MFTs. I don't know what we're doing with the Street Profits. They went all the way back to their old stuff, their old music, their old steel, like everything. They might have just dropped that altogether.
That's crazy.
I gotta tell you. I think that's a wrap. As far as Mercedes Moné goes, I know you asked this question earlier and B answered it. I think it's wild that she has all these belts. I think it's cool that they allow their people to wrestle in other promotions, but like, dude, these are 12 different belts from 12 different places. Like, are you going to drop these belts back? Are you going to be running these back and dropping them all back? You can't keep these belts forever. And what makes it even worse is like with Dom. Dom is carrying the AAA title and he's carrying the Intercontinental Championship. When you see these belts side by side, one looks good. The other looks like they got it from the dollar store toy section. I hate to say it like that. The leather looks flimsy. The gold looks cheap. A lot of these belts that Mercedes is carrying around, they don't look good. They don't look good.
No, they
don't look good. You know? So it's weird to see multiple belts on somebody that some look okay, others like paper mache. Like, don't get it wet. Don't get it wet. It will just fall apart. Fight for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. Let me tell you something. If by chance she would actually win the Women's Tag Team Championships, I'm done. I'm done with professional wrestling. I'm just gonna be so done.
We all just quit.
Big WWE Queen, that's a great question. I was reading about this. I wouldn't leave it outside the realm of possibility. I think that'd be a big loss for AEW if Chris Jericho did, in fact, retire with the WWE. That would be very telling to me. I wouldn't even be surprised if that perhaps might have been John Cena's last opponent. That'd be kind of crazy because they made such a big deal of his debut in the WWE from WCW. I think that would be a possibility. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Mercedes, even with Athena, it doesn't matter. If she wins the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships, I'm done. It's a wrap for me. It's where does it end? Where does it end? I ask you. The match is still going strong right now. Nobody's giving up the ghost. Pretty even Steven. We got some. Ooh, look at the core strength of Ilja.
That's what I'm saying. That's strong.
Yeah, see, that's the beauty of Ilja Dragunov. He's not big, but you know you're gonna feel it. He's stiff. I wish that he was wrestling back with Hardcore Holly. I think those two would have tore the house down with the stiff hits. Those would have been some good matches. I'm not surprised, Sophie Dofi. I'm not surprised. The wrestling is okay. It's just like go ahead and turn on Collision and you tell me if that's a good show. I dare you. Ultimo Dragon had I think he had like 10 or 11 belts. He had a lot of belts too. Once again, we see that we have a commercial ad from Xfinity, and Xfinity is currently bringing us the fabulous B. B, what kind of chair are you sitting in? Is that a beanbag chair?
This, no, it's a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a, like a folding chair, and it's a sheepskin circle. I don't know how to explain it.
Fair enough.
Actually, I think we used to have one like this at the house that was purple when our youngest was younger.
It's purple nipple. Woo!
He did a clothesline and then a somersault.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Aleister Black is just upside down in the ring like a pretzel. So I looked up to see, because you know these commercials work. I looked up to see if there was a Domino's by me that delivered. There is not. There's one in Laurel, but it does not deliver. You have to go there and pick it up. It's like 22 miles away or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it said 22
You're
miles.
out there in the country, man. In the country.
It does have a Pizza Hut that delivers, but not a Domino's.
Well, go ahead and get you a stuffed crust and call it a day. I don't think we'll ever see Gunther and Ilja as a tag team unless it's forced. And if we did, I think that would be amazing. I feel you, Jake. You don't like Xfinity, but you live out in the middle of nowhere. He kind of does too. But so far, how's the internet holding up for you? B?
Holding up for me fine, actually. Yeah, I've had no problem. I'm just a little bit behind you.
Just a smidgen. That's what it's like now. So people now where we're seeing something, and then it's I'm sorry to spoil it for people, but
yeah,
I'm glad you're only a smidgen behind.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Someone told me the other day that he's never visited California, but he heard that our sweet tea is not sweet enough, so he didn't want to go. So we have McDonald's and their sweet tea. I'm sure it's just as sweet out there as it is over here.
Just because we don't put a ton of sugar in there, but that's fine. That's fine. You can keep your little Southern sweet tea all you want. Okay, that's not a problem. You never know, Dro. I'm not holding my breath for whoever calls out who, but you never know. Jake, I don't know. It's funny. Everybody's streaming service is always a little. It's kind of all over the place. Sophie Dophie has a question for you, B. Do you miss watching television?
Well, no, because I can pull up, Netflix on my phone if I really want to. I've been really enjoying my time just looking out at the beauty of nature all around me and just spending time with the Lord. And so I've actually been really good. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably, now that I have internet, I'll probably start watching some stuff on my computer. But I'm glad that I don't just have a TV on in the background, because we get up and turn on the TV by default, most people. And then it's just there and it's always noise and it's never quiet. And you get caught up, and next thing you know, you've wasted hours of your life every day. And so I am actually enjoying like really being in the moment instead of getting lost in someone else pretending to be in life, if that makes sense.
Chris Wrestling Views. B is in Louisville, Kentucky. No, it begins with an L.
Gosh, Laurel, Mississippi.
Laurel, Mississippi. She's in Laurel, Mississippi for an extended period of time. So she will be streaming into the show, much like you see her right now, for the foreseeable future. Ooh, Ilja just sticks the landing on Alistair. We got to cover 2, maybe a 1.5.
It almost looked like Alistair was going to put his knees up and couldn't get him up. Alistair's getting
I'm gonna tell you right now, though.
I'm getting rocked.
What I don't want to see from somebody that's coming in hot like a heel and is her looking like, oh, come on, she needs to be mean mugging throughout the entire match. She keeps going back into her face thing here, and that's not good.
Being worried about her.
Wow. Alistair just planted Ilja, but gets a 2, can't get the job done. Goodness, that knee to the side of the head of Ilja. And just plants him. I like it, man.
I like it a lot.
Dragunov shoots out like a Russian torpedo. But he's holding his head, writhing around in pain.
Oh my gosh, did he just give himself a concussion? What's going on?
Well, all I'm saying is, if this is the move that's going to be doing that, maybe not do that anymore.
Right.
Maybe not do that anymore.
I mean, certain moves that you're not supposed to do because they can cause head injury no matter how much you practice them.
Zelina Vega getting involved, but the referee saw it that time.
Oh.
Come on, ref. Get her out of there.
So the ref's like, what are you doing, Zelina? What are you doing?
You out of here. Zelina Vega has been kicked out of the arena. She's been excised from the match. And this feels like a perfect time to insert. Music is hit. Oh, snap. It's Wepa time. All right, business that just picked up, folks. We got a New York reconciliation going on right now. I like it.
He's like, dang it, that's the end of this match.
Taking off the glasses. Oh, he's all burnt
My
up.
phone is running out of juice, my love. Let me.
Uh-oh. Get your newly.
What I can do.
With the win, Ilja Dragunov. There it is with the DQ. We got it. Yeah, Priest looks swole. He does. He needs some red beans and rice. It didn't miss him. Yeah, Lola Vice. Could you imagine? That'd be actually cool. I don't think we'd do it, but that'd be actually cool. Yeah, Damian Priest, boy. Where the wife at, though? Where the wife at? Uh-oh, he just put in the necklace like Debo was coming.
Your wife is right.
In.
Hold on. Sorry.
Woo! Damian Priest laying in some shots. Uh-oh, he just looked at the announce table. It's about to get funky up in here.
I don't know how to do this. Let me see if I'm up here.
Hold on. B is where's the one that just arrived today? That's not the right. Oh, she just disconnected her device. Dang it. Okay, she'll be back. B will be back momentarily while B returns. Remember, for 3 months, Jake, you cover the way Sane dropped Io on her neck. I did not. Probably should. Actually, should go back and watch that, and we should talk about that. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for being a member for 3 months. Oh. Hold up. Zelina Vega jumping on the back of Damian Priest. Just raked the eyes. Saved her man. Just saved her man. Hold on. B will be back momentarily. She'll be back momentarily. Device. She'll be back momentarily, everybody. Stay with us. Zelina Vega just took it to a fellow New York weekend. Saved her husband. Damian Priest, he looked kind of swole. Somebody's been in the gym. Right, Stella? Where are my kisses? Yeah, Mello just lamb blasted Miz, man. Miz went flying. I'm really actually looking forward to the Miz and Mello getting it on in the ring. I think it's going to be a really good match. All right. B is going to be back momentarily. Everybody hang with us. She will be back. What up, Rickety? She will be back in just a bit. She is reconnecting her phone, so I might need to send her another link. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I got to get mommy back on. Can you just hang on? Here we go. B has entered the chat. I don't see her yet. B, I don't know if you can hear me. I can see you have entered, but I don't see your actual face video. And she's back out. Okay, she's trying. Stay with us. Yeah, she does look confused. Well, the dog's got to do their business. I actually got to do their walking business right after we are finished here. So she hears mommy's voice, but she doesn't see her. So she's like, what's going on? He owes it to the people. Since when does he care about the people? Kid Wilson over here stepping to Mello. Interesting. Pretty middly. Pretty deadly. I feel you, Vlog for life. Good to see you. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, actually, I'm not even sure what the main event's going to be tonight. That's a great question. Yeah, I guess so, because I guess they're going to stick. Oh, I guess the main event is going to be Jimmy Uso, Drew McIntyre, no disqualification match. They made that earlier tonight. I forgot about that. So yeah, no DQ match between Jimmy Uso and Drew McIntyre. I'm a little concerned. Jimmy stepped to Drew earlier tonight. He looked really good. He looked really strong, but Big Jim has a problem closing out the deal. He doesn't win the big matches. So I don't know how this is going to go for him. I'm a little concerned, but we will have to see. My phone is charging, but it doesn't have enough juice to connect to the camera. Sorry, I'll be in the chat. All right. That's unfortunate. Raw's in California. Well, we're in California. California is a big state. If it's close to where I am, I might be able to go see it, but tickets are expensive. Expensive. Super chats have not been flowing as they used to, so we gotta see. I don't know. Has to handle it all alone. I mean, if you look at the thumbnail, Sophie Dolphy, I actually had put myself in there. I didn't think that B was going to be able to go live with us at all, and then at the last minute, she says, "Yeah, I think I can do it." And then she had some issues with the audio, and then she was able to get in. So I was there was no A without B and vice versa. So I don't really like to do this without my partner, but she's here from afar and she's in the chat. So you're just going to be sticking with me, but she will be back tomorrow for NXT Halloween Havoc. So it should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, TKO, they've been putting everybody in the hurt locker with these prices. They have placed hard times on all of us, Daddy. These tickets are not family friendly, and they're just going to continue to go up. And the sad thing is, they get away with it because, as you can see, the arenas are packed. They are selling out arenas with these exorbitant prices. So what you used to be able to pay for some decent seats, now it's just like, my gosh, that's like an apartment. It's like a first and a last and security, and it doesn't make any sense. And I don't really like being. It's fun to be in the arena, but I don't like to be way up in the nosebleeds and you got the binoculars, or you're looking up at the Titantron. It's not as fun. It's not as fun. Got to go track down Gigi. Hopefully, yeah, go JB24. I'm telling you, go track them down. If you find them, say that you're a big fan. Would love to get a photo with you. They shouldn't say no, and then send it to us, and we'll put it up on the channel. That's actually pretty awesome. Jake, thank you. We would love to go to these shows, but again, it's not fun when we're stressing over how much a simple ticket costs. And we were looking at different shows that are coming up, and we're looking at these prices, and it is outrageous, dude. So the reality is, like, next year we're going to go to Vegas again for WrestleMania, but we're not actually going to the show. We were so disappointed with how they did us this year. So we're going to go to Vegas. We're actually going to live stream, watch long from Vegas, but we will not be going to WrestleMania, the actual show. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right, go JB. You got this. No college fun. Got to see John Cena wrestle. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's cool to say, hey, I was there for his last show. It's an historic moment. I get it. But, and also not knowing who his opponent's going to be. So you know they're going to be charging a lot because the WWE will know who his opponent's going to be. Nah, we're cool. I am not happy with Mania in Saudi Arabia. Not happy at all. Not happy at all. That's the one time of year that you get to show up and show out on the grandest stage of them all. You are part of your whole deal is your outfits and your attire. The women are going to be prohibited. I know that they'll show up and do their thing, but I just hate the fact that these women got to be covered from head to toe to perform at a show that really shouldn't even be international. That's my personal opinion. Well. What do we have here? Fraxium and DIY with Candice LeRae, of course. Has anybody found Ciampa's shirt? He seems to be losing it week after week. Oh, Fraxium is saying that DIY are chicken. Yep, I remember Victorious. Why Tama Tonga just threatened Fraxium? Where did that even come from? Dude, that's wild. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss backstage answer some questions. Uh-oh, Nia Jax interrupted. Oh, snap! Nia just pointed to Alexa Bliss saying stab her in the back. Oh, that was so cold. Oh, there was some bad blood here. I love it. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, that was lovely. Why did I enjoy that? We know that Nia and Alexa Bliss have got some history, but man, she just went in on Alexa Bliss. Oh my gosh. On paper, there's no way that Alexa Bliss is going to beat Nia Jax. I would love to see it. I'm excited for this match next week. Oh, this is going to be good. Yes, she is the same size as AJ Lee, which I can appreciate, but it's not about the size of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in that dog. Agreed. More than borderline with B, which, by the way, B was in here. If you just joined us, she was streaming in earlier. Unfortunately, she is streaming in from her phone. She is out of state. Phone died, so she will be in the chat. But we are going to be doing our live watch along of NXT Halloween Havoc tomorrow. It's going to be a Halloween costume contest as well. She'll be dressed. I'll be dressed. I don't know what I'm going to be dressed in, but we will see. If you are going to be joining us for the live watch along and you are so willing to dress up for it, do that. Send us a picture, email it to us. And here is our email address. We will make sure that we post it up on our socials and in the live, and we will see at the end who won the Halloween costume contest. You're watching the Development PPV NXT. Sure am. I sure am. because all NXT PPVs, PLEs, whatever you want to call them, hit. They're going to be so good. Big WWE Queen, you're on the eastern side of Mass. Okay. All right. So you're from New England, as am I originally. So I can appreciate that. What is the current temperature where you are? I already know that you're 3 hours ahead, but what is the current temperature in the eastern side of Massachusetts, Big WWE Queen? Let me see. Yeah, Chris Wrestling Views, I'm glad you brought that up. As far as Charlotte and Nia, that was a mess. It looked a mess, but I like the fact that it was real. Here's the beauty of it. They got into it, and you can clearly see that both were a little irritated, especially Charlotte. But what we come to realize very quick, what we came to realize very quickly, when it comes down to getting down, like for real, Nia Jax is bigger and stronger than Charlotte Flair, and she started to ragdoll her. And it was basically like, you better knock this ish off. She can do what she wants, and she might be able to get in some good licks, but at the end of the day, Nia Jax is a Samoan woman. You don't want to catch those hands. And those hands also broke Becky Lynch's face. Let's just not forget. It was a whole thing. 45 in Virginia. Ooh, that's cold. Ooh, I just got the chills. You saying that. Yes, so with you, Eastern time, it's going to start at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for us. So that will be 7 p.m. your time. Yes, so that is going to be 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern for Halloween Havoc tomorrow. Come on back. It's going to be a fun time. And that is going to be on Peacock. So if you have Spectrum or Cox TV, I think is what it is. I don't know if it's Cox. I could be wrong. But either way, they have a part of the package there. Some streaming services come with your package depending on what cable package you have. Peacock is included, as is a lot of other streaming services. So if you don't already have Peacock, see if your cable is your cable package is able to provide that. Yes, movie queen, you're absolutely right. I was never a big fan of Kiss, but yes, one of the founding members did just recently pass away, and his death is being looked into right now. It is being looked into, so that's going to be interesting to see how that develops. Sophie Dopey, I'm kind of done with the Jurassic World stuff. Yeah, Saturday night's main event, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, WWE Women's Championship, new champion all freaking day. If Tiffany Stratton actually beat and retains, I would be shocked. Shocked. But we're coming into the main event right now, 15 minutes left. And I got to say, SmackDown went by pretty quickly. But I was saying earlier, Sophie Dopey, I don't know how many more Jurassic World movies they can do. It's just getting to the point now where it's just it's not a surprise anymore. I don't know if you're just like, I just like dinosaurs. Let me just go ahead and just I'm done. I'm done with the Jurassic films. All right, drop it in the chat right now. We got Big Jim coming out here. He's got the camo shirt on. He kind of mean mugging. Yeah, poor Jacob boy. He got attacked. He got taken out. Who do you think is going to win this match? This is a no DQ match. This can go many different ways. Bella's rung. Match is on. 15 minutes left on Friday Night Smackdown. Who's getting the win? Is it going to be Jimmy Uso or is it going to be Drew McIntyre? You're going to watch it. Welcome to Derry. I don't know. Last name, middle name. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'll say this much, Jake. Usually a successful film requires a sequel. Traditionally, sequels have not been good. A lot of times back in the day, a sequel just was like, eh. Not always, but a lot of the times. With Jurassic Park, it was unique. It was the first time they used technology in a way that really highlighted and illustrated the dinosaurs. So it was a really cool visual. The music was bigger than life. It was fun. You know, it was fun. But it just gets out of control right now. Out of control. And they come up with weird names for the dinosaurs. Like, you just pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Yes, I read that, Sophie Dophie. I was never a fan of that. I never actually I never really cared for Miami Vice. Never really watched it. The clips that I did see, I'm like, it's not my kind of thing. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'm wondering how it's going to be. Like, they rebooted The Fresh Prince, and it's not at all the same like it was originally. So I'm wondering if this is going to be. It's already a drama to begin with. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be something similar to that. Boom. Daredevil season 2. Let's get it. I'm here for it. I got to catch up with some stuff this weekend. Got a lot of stuff to watch, a lot of things to catch up on. All right, they're going out into the arena right now. They're out in the audience. Oh, the crowd must be loving this. Big Jim with some chops. Up, right to the eyes by Drew. Put a stop to that. Got 12 minutes left. We might get one more commercial break in here. But man, this is gonna be good. I would love if you suplex me. I would suplex me on somebody's lap. I'm sure there's some liability, but no more than, say, Jey Uso picking up stray babies when he's coming out there. He's just yeeting with a whole bunch of babies, and then because he's all oiled up, the baby don't slip out of the arm and just bounce down the steps. That's liability. Makes me nervous every time I see it. Man, CT Hill, first of all, thank you. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. My goodness, man, some neo soul. I couldn't believe it. I was such a fan of D'Angelo. Absolutely. Rest in peace. The Scream movies, I would say a horror film. Oh, Big Jim got the tables. I mean, I guess Big Jim got the Slim Jim table. That's actually quite funny. I don't know if I would call it a horror film. The thing about, for me, the Scream movies, it's just a regular person in a mask. It's not somebody who's supernatural. So I never quite understood why everybody's always running scared. Just take him down and, call it a day. I don't know why I call him a horror film. That feels like kind of a stretch to me. Yeah, I saw clips of the We Know What You Did Last Summer reboot. Another movie where I'm just like, I don't know. Did anybody ask for it? Did anybody really need a reboot? Seems like kind of a waste. No, Jason, Freddy. No, those are absolutely horror films. Absolutely. I've always been a Freddy Krueger fan myself. So because it's been Halloween, I've been watching. She was when she was here last, she was like, "Oh, you're watching. Wait, which one are you watching again? Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 2, Part 7, A New Nightmare." I liked Freddy. I was never really big on Jason or Michael Myers. I did enjoy the Freddy versus Jason because people have been asking for that for years. Wasn't a great film, but it was still fun to watch. Facts, Jake. Facts. Yeah, Jason versus Freddy. It's fun. It's just it's a fun thing to watch. Yes, we have watched Wednesday season 2. I thought they did a really nice job. They changed the show somewhat. They made it a little more. I don't want to say. I hesitate to say serious. It's just the writing felt different. It felt it didn't feel rushed. It felt like they were really trying to tell a tale and really were able to stretch it out for the entire length of the season. I thought they did a really good job with it overall. The Blair Witch Project, the original Blair Witch Project, it was shot in a very interesting way, in a way that you didn't typically see films shot in that way at that time. And it worked. It worked. You had people feeling like, was it not? It had a real like an amateur documentary style type of thing. But then Hollywood just kind of started to do that overall, and it got way out of pocket with the stupidity of it. Cloverfield, a perfect example of trying to shoot in that style, and it was so stupid. I saw Cloverfield in the theater, and I wanted my money back. Damn near asked for my money back. Big Jim got the assist from somebody in the audience. He will never forget that, but all for naught. A belly to belly by Drew McIntyre to Big Jim outside the ring. He holding them ribs. Now he's over here like, that was a mistake. I'm questioning my life choices. Oof, that hurts my heart about the new Tron film. I've always been a fan of the Tron series, but we'll see. We'll see if they mess this thing up. I'm going to have to check it out. I didn't mind the last Tron film, but I have no idea what this one is about. We'll have to see. Yeah, Cloverfield was trash. Cloverfield was trash. Wish that film was never made. Never made. Actually, I don't need this headset anymore because B's not joining us. I will take this one out. All right, Drew McIntyre's got the hardware, bringing in the steel chair, and we still have a Slim Jim table that has not been used. Big Jim getting cracked over the back. Yep. That vertebrae just got rearranged. That Scottish psychopath. That son of a good God almighty. Big Jim he's creating a new family. He technically already has kids, so, you know. I mean, we'll have to see. I finally had the opportunity the other day to watch. Ooh, dang. Drew just bounced Jimmy Uso's head off of that steel chair. Good gracious. I had the opportunity to finally watch Joker Part 2, that nonsensical musical. And I wanted to throw my TV out the window. I really did. I really did. Big WWE Queen, I'm glad you mentioned that since it's a Halloween time as far as Ghostbusters goes. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed the original Ghostbusters movie. The second Ghostbusters movie started off right, and it ended up badly. It just was all about the slime, and it got commercialized. It came out 5 years after the original film. They commercialized it. It just wasn't the same. It didn't hit the same. It was not the same kind of film. Didn't like it. Then they came out with the girl version of it. That was ridiculous. That was a missed opportunity. And I'm going to say this one, nobody asked for an all-girl version of it. 2, if you're really going to do it, they should have been the daughters of the original Ghostbusters. That's just the way it should have been. They didn't do it that way. Then you brought in the original Ghostbusters into that film, especially Bill Murray. You have these guys that are associated with them in a certain way, and you brought them in here and not in that way, especially Bill Murray. Like, you have this association with them in Ghostbusters, and you're now associated with them and not being those characters. It didn't work. It just didn't work. So the last two Ghostbusters films went back to the drawing board, went back to the original feel and idea of the original Ghostbusters film. It was just a film trying to be a film, not trying to pander. And they did an excellent job. Excellent job. Big Jim taking it to Drew McIntyre with those chair shots. Very nice. Yeah. Grown-ups is fine. I could take it or leave it. I didn't go on a rant about it, but I did have to state what I had to state because it needed to be stated in regards to Ghostbusters. And I'm going to leave it at that. The last two films, excellent. Excellent. Ooh. Future Shock onto the steel chair. We got a cover. Drew McIntyre with the cover. 2. Big Jim kicks out. We got 4 minutes left in this match. He's a recluse. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you how they got him. Money talks. Money talks. Oh, I know you're talking about Bill Murray. Oh, Samoan drop through the table. Jimmy has just pulled Drew McIntyre. He's about to do the frog splash, but Drew's not in the right position. Let's see if he can compensate. Oh! Drew just threw the chair to Jimmy's face. He just ate some steel. Get ready for the Claymore. 1, 2, 3, boom! What'd I tell you? What I tell you. Big Jim talks a big game. Drew McIntyre busted all open, bleeding all on the back and shoulder. Talks a big game. He stepped up, but he loses the big matches. Drew McIntyre with the win. Doesn't do Jimmy any good, man. Yes, I did see that trailer for Anaconda, and it looks friggin' hilarious. I cannot wait to see it, actually. 13th Ghost movie? No, I have not. Is that something that I should check out? I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, exactly, B. At least he is bleeding. At what cost did he win this match? Was it worth it? Probably. I mean, he put him through his paces. It was a good match. Uh-oh, Drew's got the chair. It's not over yet. We're going to get Cody Rhodes coming out here. He's putting the chair around Jimmy's neck. This is going to be bad. He's choking him out with the chair. He's choking him out. Who's coming out to save him? Jimmy's eyes popping out of his head. Jimmy's getting choked out. Referees are coming out. Kurt Angle's son. Is that Cody's music? Yep. Here comes the American Nightmare. Oh, he wasted no time. There was no exchange. He just went in on Drew. Hold on now. He opened up a can of... You guys didn't see this from a distance. There you go. He's opened up a full can. He just said... Wow, dude. Big Jim. He might want to go back to Monday Night Raw, which is a little safer for him. Oh, Drew McIntyre back in the ring. Setting up a Claymore. Sticks it to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has got Claymore about his Nikes. I like that. Last name, middle name. 10 out of 10. Chin up, chest out, and watch for the spear. I love it. All right, everybody, drop your rates for Friday Night Smackdown. And not just because B was in it, that will give it 100 out of 100. Drop your rates for Friday Night Smackdown, Godzilla versus King Kong. I've always been a Godzilla fan. I will always be a Godzilla fan, except for the Matthew Broderick Godzilla. That it was not Godzilla. That was an abomination. That was Jurassic Park on steroids. That is not canon. We do not claim that film. But the King Kong, Godzilla things, King of the Monsters, all that stuff, it goes back some ways. It could have been better, could have been worse. It was what it was. We'll take it for what it was. All right, 10 out of 10 for Sophie Dofi. I can appreciate that. Let me see. Let Jimmy breathe. Jimmy needs air. Jimmy doesn't like the chair. I like that. That's a Seinfeld thing, y'all. Jake is giving the show a 6. Let's see. Jody's giving it an 8 out of 10, B+. 10 out of 10. Watch for the Roadhouse. Whooping that. Roadhouse. Little Family Guy for you. Yeah, he is a psychopath. He's a psychopath. Ray's coming in hot. Big WWE Queen gives it a 5. Shamanica giving it an 8. B, what is your rate and your hot take for Friday Night Smackdown? JR Dugan says, this is a solid, strong show. I'm giving this an 8. Movie Queen, let me be really, really clear on this as far as Transformers and Pirates. Yes, I've watched them all. I've enjoyed the Pirates films. The last pirate film was a little weird, but still, it was fine. Transformers, I loved the OG Transformers. I'm talking about the 1980s cartoons. The 1980, I want to say it was 1985 Transformers the movie. I could be wrong on that. 1985. Still to this day was emotional. Unicron was scary. The music was scary. You killed Optimus Prime. That did not need to happen. The Transformers movies, the technology and the way that they had them transforming was cool. Transformers died that didn't need to die. I don't like my Transformers cussing. Transformers don't cuss. They didn't need to cuss. And they didn't need to cuss in these films. It was unnecessary and I didn't appreciate it. Not just because I'm a Christian man. Even if I wasn't a Christian man, I don't want to see my Transformers jive talking and cussing up a storm. It's a cheap pop. It's stupid and never should have happened. So for that, I got to give those movies a lower rating. Didn't need to happen. Didn't need to happen. It would be nice if Lola Vice showed up, Jody. I'm not holding my breath. She still has a lot of work to do, I think, down in NXT. You never know. 7.5 for B, 100A. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you take something, and this is creative license. I went to and graduated film school. I'm really particular when it comes to taking creative license with certain things. And this is why I get in on NXT superstars going to the main roster. When you take something that you like about them and then you put them in a different setting and then you change the very things that we liked about them, I take umbrage with that, right? You have these stories that you grew up watching, whether it be a book or the cartoon or a comic book, and then you make a big thing of it and you change the essence of what these characters are because you want to take creative license. That's a problem. These are characters that have predated these films. These go back decades. So yeah, characters evolve and everything, but when you start changing the foundation of what a character is, for example, in Star Trek, the rebooted Star Trek with Christopher Pine, they alluded to Sulu being gay. Sulu's not gay, even in an alternate timeline. George Takei, who is gay in real life, himself said, Sulu is not gay. Oh my. End of story. You did not need to take creative license with that character just because, just to pander. So I don't like that. It's like what they did with Keith Lee and you turn him into Bearcat. Who the heck told you to do that? Who the heck told you to take cross and turn him into a gladiator. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You have these characters like with Kiana James. When they first premiered Kiana James on Raw, they totally changed her character from what she was. The very thing that the very essence, the very things that we liked about that character is the reason why that character is now, we want you brought up to the main roster. So those very things you are now not doing. Those very attributes you don't want to have, you want to hinder. And it doesn't make any logical sense. Do not change what these characters are. They have stood the test of time before you, and they will stand the test of time after you. Enhance. Do not detract. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Dijak with T-Bar. You brought these people in such a way that we knew who they were. It was obvious who they were. You changed their names to act like these were people like they'll never know. No, we clearly knew. Like, remember when A-Train was brought in as Tensai? We didn't know who he was at first. Then he took off the getup, and everybody was like, hold up, A-Train? And you doubled down on this Tensai thing with the ridiculous drawn on. Like, you do better. Do better. You know what I mean? So if you're going to change characters, like, and that's the one thing I say with Dark State, we know who these guys are. They're not trying to act and pretend like they're not who they are. So now Kiana James is going back to carrying her bag, and she's doing her shtick again. It works for her. That's literally her character in her bag. That's the way it needs to be. You know what I mean? But for me, good night, big WWE Queen. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, keep in mind, everybody, we're going to be live 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for NXT Halloween Havoc. It's going to be a Halloween costume contest. B will be in hers. I'll be in mine. If you want to be in yours, drop us a picture, send it to us via our email. And you see the email right there in the chat. Wesley Franklin gives it an 8. Tyrell gives it a 10. For me, Monday Night Raw flew by. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give this an 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. The matches were decent. If this is a show that goes by like that, and I don't even believe how fast it went, you've got my money. Nothing really felt laggy. My only critique really will be with the ladies tonight. One, Kiana James, and B said this earlier in the chat. You got to connect with your moves. I cannot stress this enough. Professional wrestling is predicated on kayfabe. Your one job is to make us believe that what we're watching is legit. I've said that over and over again on this show, and I will continue to say it so long as there is breath in my lungs. Pro wrestlers are supposed to make us believe that what we're watching is legit. If you refuse to connect with your hits, what are we even doing? If you, as an adult who happens to be a pro wrestler, doesn't want to take a hit to the face, if you guys don't know how to hit without hurting in any situation, hang your boots up, take your boots off like the Dudley Boys did, give them the Triple H, get the hell out of the ring. You need to be able to hit and take a hit, plain and simple. It's very simple. Your opponent's literally right in front of you. Just hit him. Just hit him. Just kick him. And we will be all in. We're in on the joke of pro wrestling. We all are. We're all marks because we're watching pro wrestling. Your job is to connect. Your job is to wrestle, not pretend. Like you don't want to hit somebody because you're afraid your parents are going to come in. Like you don't want to hurt your sister or your sibling. Hit your opponent. We interviewed Medusa. Medusa said the same thing. She doubled down on it. And when she was in the ring with somebody that missed, she would say, hit me. She wouldn't pretend like she got hit when it was so obvious that she didn't. All you do is take us out of the reality of what it is that we're watching. And that's no good. You are now failing at your one job. Just do your job, man. Just do your job. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a pro wrestler. Okay? But I'm looking at this show right now with Braun Strowman. I'm not going to pretend I'm a chef, even though I did go to cooking school for a year because I did want to be a chef. But I know what good food tastes like. I don't need to be a chef to appreciate some good victuals. I don't need to be a pro wrestler to appreciate a good match. Just connect with your moves. I don't think that's asking too much. It's not ballet. Precisely. I know it's a dance. You've got a dance partner. Just connect with your moves. That's it. Every single time in every situation. And I've seen it with the guys too. You know how many times, especially Alexa Bliss, Bronze Breaker, where they've got somebody and they're hitting their own forearm and they're getting crazy. And then you can obviously see, because look, we're in a time and an era now where you've got a camera with a telephoto lens this far away. We can see you. But it's also frustrating because we've seen, as you've seen in Unreal, you've got Triple H and company and everybody back there in gorilla position, this close to the monitors. They see the same thing we see, and yet they don't tell them. If I were in charge, the second they walk through that curtain, hey, Kiana, let me holler at you real quick. Hey, listen, baby. I'm not going to call it baby, but you know what I mean. I'm going to need you to connect with your moves. I'm going to need you to connect every single time, all right? You hit an opponent, you kick an opponent. That's the way we do things. If you're not willing to do that, give me your boots right now. Get the hell out of my arena. We good? We here? All right, go on and hit the showers. That's not hard. It's not hard. That's why I like strong style. That's why I like the stiff hits. That's why I like the Ilja Dragunovs. That's why I like the Gunthers. That's why I like the Daniel Bryans. That's why I like the Hardcore Hollies, the Jazzes. Because you knew when you get into a match with them, there's going to be a situation. The Booker T's. Pillar to post, apologize in the back later. But we need to go out here and give them a show. Tear it down. Stella. That's how it goes. Every single time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and walk these channel mascots. Big round of applause for B being in here. Thank you so much, B, for joining us. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much to every single person that joined us today. To our Mod Squad, thank you for keeping an eye on everything. To our members, just for going above and beyond. Thank you so much. It's been a difficult couple of weeks, so I apologize. I keep saying that we're going to have our members lounges and have not been able to fulfill that promise to you. That is my fault, and I'm sorry. I will get that going as soon as humanly possible. To our subscribers, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Thank you. If you're new, we hope you enjoyed yourself. We hope that you come back. We're going to be live tomorrow. We'll have the channel mascots with us as well. Halloween Havoc, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once again, B, thank you for being with us. B will be back. It's a Halloween costume contest. Come on back for that. And thank you to the super chatters. You know who you are. You reached deep down into the pocket and showed your love because you love with your generosity of super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up and showing out and showing that love to the channel and supporting us in that way. You have no idea what that means to us. Thank you. We sincerely hope that we are number one in your hearts. You all are absolutely number one in ours. I've got to walk these channel mascots because they got to do number one and number two. And you already know B's going to be keeping track of the super chats. So we'll know who is the champion at the end of the day. That is it for us. You guys ready? On behalf of A&B Convos, Wrestling Edition, as B would say, we will bid you all adieu. See, they're ready to do their walks. We love you. We thank you. We will see you tomorrow. Good night. All right, I'm coming. Dang.